like a crackhead. I'm talking hockey, about to hit you with the slap, yeah. Oh, you hit me with your car, I'm sorry, but I shouldn't have been walking on the sidewalk. Sorry, but enough with the stereotypes, I love this country. We got the finest green grass, no blunt, see. The best win is the best food when I'm hungry. About to grab me a Quebec poutine, so what be?
I'm coughing up, smell the fumes. Log drivers anthem getting played up on my Teletoon. Know a couple felons too, land of the brave, but also land full of hunters who get excited to let it boom. He scores and he shoots, I got my aim from reboot. They think we rockin' ski boots, while we walking to our igloos. Shake my fucking head like Mr. Me Too. Homie, please, only reason they call us log drivers, we rolling trees. Six-side criminals, get it right. Get your gear in check before you hit the ice. Walk around like zombies every freaking night. Yeah, I can knock a fucking poppy off a mini bike. 6-shot, could put a hole in a pig with a slingshot. That's pea-meal, bacon, so let him bake, man, the kid's hot. Scream it and give a beaver to Peter North. Cheddar got his craft in every dinner, what you leaving for, son?
Raging river, white water, navigating properly. Started from a small stream with tall dreams, prophecy. I tell it like it is, but some of these kids will hate my honesty. Rebel against defensive and overprotective colonies. With the landscape that the wind shapes and my sound waves from the armory. Man, I've led a wildlife, rocket ships and satellites, shooting through the orbit while I forge through the forest. Right, stalactites, stalagmites, the northern lights, we shine bright. Aurora borealis, ouroboros, watch the snake bite. Rhyme regal, bald eagle, pine needles, Douglas firs, limestone, overgrown, still underground and forming words. Lightning strikes, thunder burns, prevail wonder takes its turn. Lakesides to mountaintops, I talk about the earth's concerns. Deep-rooted maple leaf music, don't confuse it with anybody, buddy. I'm rhyming from the land of colored money.
I don't even rap anymore. I packed my shit and left, but I'm back cause I got a track to devour. It's been a while, but I hope you didn't forget the name. Haven't picked up a pen in a minute, but I'll rip the shit the same. Accurate MC, spit it cold as a winter day. A winter night when the wind is blowing and it hits your face. 40 below when the snow is piling, I miss this place. A state of mind I could just escape and erase mistakes. I raise the stakes every time that I touch a microphone. It's quite profound, highly unlikely to find this type of sound. Canadian rhythm, this gift I was given makes me proud. You need to dig it, I think that's why they call it underground. I'm representing from my country, oh Canada, and I'm crafting raps fast like a damage, a band of amateurs. I spit it sweet as maple syrup cause it's in my veins, sipping that Timmy's double-double till my dying day. Bars.
Welcome to the Beaver Den.
Welcome to the Beaver Den. I am your host, envious Lord of the Beavers. And on the boards, we got Sir Schnatter Gans.
Hey, yo.
I'm just going to need to verify, was that a smooth transition?
Tell you in 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds, we're going to see. We did it! For the love of the Lord, we did it! Smooth transistor all the way. So, I guess we'll pop it off by saying congratulations. Yeah, happy Friday, that too. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hopefully you don't have to work right now. If you do, you can still watch secretly at work, you know. But I guess I'll pop it off by saying congratulations to KVG 1985 from our last stream. He won the $50 giveaway. And I'm proud of all you water weasels. A lot of you guys ended up following. We're almost at 20 followers. Hey, maybe we'll get there today. That would be awesome. Anything else really popping off? Oh, yes. Also, we still have Sir Schnatter Gans' drum kit available to you. If you're an artist that is interested in the drum kit, follow us if you haven't already, and let them know, and we'll give you the link.
I'll put the website link in chat.
Perfect. That works. And I guess that's pretty much it. Today we're just going to chill back, relax, see if we can finish a beat again today. We've been on a pretty good roll with that. And if you guys are still tuned in and still want to watch what we do, we'll put on some music and have a couple of brewskis and just have a good time.
Have a good Friday.
Friday, it's Friday.
Should we call this a fucked up Friday? No. A funky Friday. Funky Fridays.
It's a funky Friday. I'm feeling funky. So that works.
Ready?
Kind of smelling funky too. I think I need a beaver bath, but I guess that's not important. Let's switch over to the NPC. Director.
You're switched already, bro.
Wow. We are on a roll. We are on the roll today. This doesn't normally happen. We don't normally actually get everything to work the way we want it to, so I am having a good day.
Technology some days.
So, I actually had a little time to prep this a little bit for you guys. Pitched the sample, so you don't ask me what is the sample, because I can't tell you.
You actually can. You can maybe PM him, and maybe he'll tell you what it is. But
I suppose if you're really that interested, but for now, let's. Oh, excuse me.
Wow, I called you too, and I said we both get
Yeah, it does have a little fun flavor to this. So this is the sample I picked out for today. It's been pitched, it's been chopped. Chopping meaning we broke it down into little bitsy beatsies, so we could mix it and swish it around and make something new with it. So I'll play one more time just because I feel like it. Oh. And I know already you guys are going to tell me it's too loud. Yeah, I haven't changed the level, so give me a second. Oh, and I think we got the mic issues under control. I think you should be able to hear me clearly today.
Yep.
I am going to turn it down just a smidgy poo, though. Just so we don't break any eardrums.
You guys know Oakenbus, though, as mod to me.
I guess my son is not present today. I hope you're feeling all right. I hope you joined that basketball team. I'm still looking into that. We might even give his channel a shout out pretty soon. We're just going to try to boost our numbers a little first. But anywho, I guess the next thing I'm going to do is the usual tap tempo to kind of decide where I think the tempo of the beat should be. So excusez-moi. Maybe I should put on the headphones so I can hear what I'm doing.
Yeah, that might help you, bro.
Alright. Full level for maximum efficiency. Ooh,
I think
right
you
there.
turned it down maybe a little bit
Too much?
That's pretty low.
Ooh, I like that tempo right there. Feeling greasy. I'm going to turn that up for you guys a little again.
Okay, so
Right there should be. I'm going to go back to that tempo anyways, but let's do it again just for volume's sake.
give me a mic check too.
Mic check 1, 2.
Everything's good now.
Oh me, oh my. Okay. Wasn't paying attention. I got to do this right. Ooh, 89, eh? That's possibly the magic number. Between 87 and 89, I think. Let's go 88.8. Just because I like 8s. You know, like 8 measures. Or chapter 7. Or Sir Schnatter Gans, a.k.a. Too Many Names. Let's check this out. Okay, I was messing with this earlier. I think I already have a pattern in mind, so I'm going to do a little cheaty
You're
poo.
half facing on the cam, so maybe slide your MPC a bit over.
No, I got this. I'm gonna slide everything over just a little bit. All right, you should be staring into my ugly beaver mug right about now. We're doing so good. Sure, Schnatter Gans is already taking a break. That's a good sign, though. That means there's no technical difficulties. This is the pattern I was working on earlier. I think it's just greasy enough. Woo! I hope you're having a good Friday today, folks. I know I am. With my homie and my beers and my NPC, you can't ask for much more than that. Especially if you're a producer into this type of thing. Yeah, I think that's pretty on point already. It's kind of scaring me. We're usually not this on point this fast. All right. Try the old overdub. Actually, no. I'm going to save the kick for later. That's always... Now that is awesome. You know, I was actually going to pick this snare originally, but I think that's so different. I think that's perfect. So let's just place them real quick. Boom. Let's take a quick listen. Yeah. Like I said, originally I didn't think I was going to go with these snares, but I just find they sound so different and on point that we're going to use them. Oh, and shout outs to Schnatter Gans. I'm actually using his drum kit. I've been using it quite a bit since I got a hold of it. And the reason I love the drum kit so much is that compared to other drum kits, you might get like 1,000 snares and 1,000 kicks, but you're only going to end up using like 1 or 2 of them because the rest suck. This drum kit, I'd use any of it because it's all like been tested and used and abused in a good way. Alright, yeah, I'm loving that snare. We're gonna keep that. Now for the funner part, let's add some kicks. Terrible, but that's okay. Yeah. I'll try it. No,
let's play that back.
No, I hit overdub, but I agree. I'm gonna try it on record just so I can come in a little smoother. See where it brings me. Now, I always kind of do this. I end up having way more than I'm going to keep. But it's just to kind of get an overall feel of where the drums do sound good. Just my way of doing things. Oh, and I pressed stop, so now it's not going to disappear on me. Okay, what were you saying?
The kick before the snare, like that effect.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that sounded really good. Oh, I got one right there, actually. So he hates when I do this because I use the mouse instead of the pads. It's like a sacrilege, but it's what I do. To each their own. Everybody's got their way. And for some reason that didn't work. Alright, try it again. Paste.
Yeah, I'm reading the news. Like, this is great.
We got any viewers?
KVG's up in here.
Ah, right on. The winner from the last stream, right on.
He's asking
Glad you're
about
back.
how to host. I told him there should be options in his dashboard.
Yeah, actually, I believe it was in settings, not dashboard, actually, for hosting. Hopefully that helps you. Play. Woo, yeah, I agree with you. That does sound good. Especially if I get rid of that one there. And we'll whittle it down to some. In cocaine. I actually heard about that. Good. Apparently a manager at Popeyes laced their flour base with cocaine to get people to come back. Sadly, it probably worked. Because Popeyes chicken, I'm sorry, is terrible.
Yeah, so do they call it crack eyes? What a day to be alive.
Alright, actually, I got most of this. I can do better. But thanks for tuning in if you're with us. Bow, 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 bow,
Yeah,
bow.
if there's anything viewers would like to see.
Overdub. Let's go. Way too many again, but patterns are coming. Over here. That should disappear. That should not be there. What I'm doing real quick to filter out some of these, if they're on the same spot as the snare, obviously you should get rid of that. That's how I determine. Not too many. Switch it up. Yep. Almost there. I feel like this shouldn't be there. I feel like this probably needs something. No, actually that one's good. Something like that. Just something extra at the end, and I think we got it. No, I know exactly what it is. Right here, right before the snare, to end it and stuff. Yeah. There, I think I thinned the herd. What's up, sir? Schnatter Gans? Some of it. Uh-oh.
You gotta keep. Like this here.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that.
Well, no, you can switch it up.
It's not like this. This sounds good.
That'll still fit with that.
But that, if you're gonna put that there, it should like be at the end. Why would you have more kicks at the start if your pattern?
twice at the end.
But
So
now
what I
you took those other kicks
Right.
out, and it sounds a lot less cluttered, and it's
absolutely.
the flow.
And it's going to leave space for adding bass lines, which I learned a lot about on the last stream. If you didn't catch it, we actually did go through that, through hi-hats and how to feel out to put a proper bass line. I learned a lot. I hope you did too.
Keep in mind, right? Sometimes the more
Press
simple,
and stop it, save.
the more simple something is, the better it sounds, right?
Okay, generally speaking, that's a good start. So we got anybody in anything?
Tell KVG thanks for the host.
Oh, thank you for hosting us today. That's pretty cool. Thank you, KVG. 1985. He was actually the winner of the giveaway we did on the last stream. $50 in his pocket.
Let everybody know too, there's still the free download for the drum kit up on the website.
Absolutely. If you go to the website, which you can easily find in our social panel,
Or I'll put it in chat again.
or he'll put it in chat again. We have Sir Schnatter Gans' custom drum kit available. All you got to do is follow first, and we'll be more than happy to give that to you.
And if you don't follow, you can still hit the link and get it for free. Because we ain't like that.
He ain't like that. I'm like that. Come on, follow us. We need you. You got to be part of the team. You got to be a water weasel with us. Okay, so blibbity bloop, blibby blop. Turn it down to the appropriate level. Something like that. And I actually have a different hat for this one too than I usually pick. I just found this one sounded better.
Every beat will be a different sound.
Yeah, to a good degree, yes. But there's always just that one hat sometimes that just fits almost everything. It's weird how that happens. But that's why I found that so interesting on this one, that it was a totally different hat I've never used. That seems to sound good on here. But anywho, here we go.
Well,
Here we go.
listening to
Yes, before you even...
I'm not even saying anything. I'm just listening to the sample. The sample has like a lot of low end in it, right?
It does. Plus, I kind of boosted the low end a bit when I
More.
EQ'd the sample itself as well.
The hi-hat you're playing now, it is more on the high-end spectrum, right?
Which is
So,
probably why it sounds
If
good,
they
because
fit
it's not
together.
clashing.
Yeah, the frequencies are not competing against each other.
And I'm even going to do this properly. Check this out. I'm learning. Boop. 16 level velocity. A1 is the right one. All right. And the higher ones are at top, if I remember correct.
Yep.
Woo!
Quieter if you go down.
We don't want quiet.
Well,
And if I want quiet, I'll just turn the damn things down afterwards when I track them out. So, no, record. We're going to record. See how this goes. Fairly close to good. Holy crap, holy on a stick. That is on. Smoothest stream ever. Even then, it'd still be the smoothest stream we've done. So, shout outs to Schnatter Gans for helping make this an almost flawless stream already. And myself, because I love me and I did some stuff too, touching buttons and doing things and stuff. Yeah, that's good. I pressed stop, nothing went away. Press save
Beer that's
again.
on the couch, is that like our special guest tonight, or like? like,
McClay's isn't our
don't-
special guest. It
don't
was
drink
the
that one.
beer left from the last case from the last stream, so it's not exactly chilled.
I was just making sure.
But hey, if we get to 20 followers today, Sir Schnatter Gans is going to drink that warm beer.
No, I will not.
20 followers, so that's just one more follower.
He is lying. I never agreed to anything.
No, I'm putting him on the spot. But hey, if we get up to 20 followers, who knows what could happen, right?
Just saying, if I puke live on stream, we're banned. So
Oh yeah?
you might not want me to drink that one.
Okay, so if he ends up drinking the warm beer, we're just going to make sure the camera's not facing him. And like, if you hear weird noises, he's just doing like moose calls and shit. It'll be fun.
Calls and beaver calls.
I'm actually having a lot of fun today. I was feeling pretty tired before the stream, but this stuff seems to energize me.
It's a little too quiet in the background here.
Yes.
You can have the replay while you do this.
I could. Yeah, even this beat's going nice and smooth. Might even add a little another hat in here for percussion. Who knows? Let's go crazy. Let's just go crazy.
Need that right, man.
Okay, if Sir Schnatter stops making the ride noises, I might actually be able to hear the rides I'm trying to add.
Why don't we just sample me making the noise and put me in the beat, bro?
Yeah, that should be something different, eh?
We can do that right now. Just bring up the dope
Let's
beat,
do it.
and I'll go, tss, and you can use me as a fuck. This is another thing, right? When it comes to making music, you can literally sample anything and make it into something. And we're going to demonstrate that right now.
This is jarring me right out. Jarring me right out. Jarring out. This is a local expression, I mean, making me laugh or entertaining me. That kind of thing.
Wait, I changed
We also
the-
sometimes say shaqui. But we're not even going to get into that.
Yeah, Adobe's not open, so...
That's why it's not up. But yeah, I'm just going to save this. And we can switch over to Adobe real quick when we figure it out.
And we are literally going to sample me going and put that in the fucking beat.
Like some sort of techno snake.
I'm a techno rag tonight.
He is like a ride Uber. Cancel. And I don't think we need to, yeah, just to get a really good sample, we're going to use the
Okay,
other
hold
mic, I suppose.
Watch, no, what we're going to do, because Adobe's not coming up.
Oh, that's an easy fix. Take a quick break to make everything work? Is that what he's saying?
No,
No? Oh.
I'm just saying I'm going to put it back to, and I can't because I can't change scenes, but put it back to the MPC background for a second.
Let's see if I can do that. Is it E?
It's
F? Oh, that's why. Just give me a second, folks. Good old OBS glitching.
There, now we're on Adobe, we're good.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be on Adobe now. But yeah, all right, sure.
We can
Do it
just
like that.
we can just change that after back.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, welcome to Adobe. We're inside my computer. Let me out.
And you're right, we could use that mic, but we don't need to.
Yeah.
We're literally gonna do this so freaking raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Oh no, is that the right mic?
Should be.
No, I think it's two.
No, you're one. 2 is the Bluebird.
Okay. Line 1. Recordy. Okay, we're going to just do a quick test, recording test, and then we're going to make him a human ride. That doesn't sound right. Nice.
I'm telling you, look at those fucking rides. Okay, one more time. Quiet on all the fronts.
All right. You got some rides.
Like one of those longs. I'm telling you, dude, this could be wicked good.
I think so too, Sir Schnatter Gans. I don't know what pen you're talking about again. Always talking about pens. He likes his ink. I don't know. Oh, speaking of ink, I got a throat tattoo the other stream.
And we can't show it because I'm not
The lighting's-
holding the lighter up to his throat again. Just in
You
case
heard that,
missed
right? He's not going to do it again. If you missed it, last stream,
It happened.
I felt like I was being held by ISIS, about to be beheaded, but it turned out all right. That's cool.
Does it sound like a
It does, man.
It does, eh? So wicked.
Actually, I'm going to let him come in because he's doing
No,
all
I'm
the
not
edit.
doing anything. I'm just doing a little bit of editing, and I'm fading this out.
Exactly, that's what he's doing. So he should be.
Audio. No, I'm not explaining anything. You guys can see everything we're doing. NVS, I do not know how to do. Oh, actually, I do. I forgot. Boom. I remember now.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Wait, save and load that into the MPC.
All right. Save as track.
Gans hat. Call that the Gans. Whoa, you're hotkeying everywhere.
Apologize for the hotkeys. This is going to happen for a couple seconds while I do this. I have no
control. As long as you type something and save it.
Yeah, we're going to do it, and then the hotkeys should stop. You might see some cool scenes in between. All right.
Oh, you're switching like crazy. Like, that was like,
woo!
That was like Inception.
All right. Let's see where we're going to put this. Nice and easy to access. Put it on the desktop. We'll call it the Gans ride. Should be able to save all. Yes, close.
And now don't forget to come back into NPC.
Absolutely.
Change the scene.
Not even have to change. Oh.
Yeah,
yeah, we do. Good. I don't even know what's on. I bet you there's a bunch of mics on there too.
No. As long as you're not hitting number 5, you're good. You still got to switch that. Yeah, we're good now. It's set. It's set.
Woo! Okay. Get back into the wicked beat we were making.
And we got another room somehow over making me into a ride.
Hey, people like going on wild rides, bro.
Yeah, what you guys just missed, if you're just tuning in, MVS had a beat started, and
I did.
couldn't find a ride to go in there, so we literally sampled my
Like,
voice.
there was no taxis, there was nothing, man.
Nothing, so we sampled my voice, and we're about to put it into the beat.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
It's pretty accurate.
And this
It's pretty
goes to
accurate
show
MC.
You can
Make music out of anything.
out of nothing. Well, out of something. Now you need Sir Schnatter Gans going.
Oh well, that's cool, man. We get to switch things up a little bit. Okay, so I got the Gans ride in here.
Play it back for me. I want to hear this. I want to hear it. Dude, drop the pitch on it a bit.
How much do you think we should drop the pitch, sir?
-5. Let's see on -5.
-5, going crazy.
Hey, play the beat now. Play the beat.
Just to see and compare.
Now, you gotta put this.
I was messing with it, yeah.
Just turn it down.
What about the pitch, though?
This is good, but turn the volume.
Okay.
Sounds like a dirty shaker.
You are a dirty shaker. Normalize? No, that's worse.
Just like the volume.
Like the gain on... Oh. Yeah, I gotcha. I know what to do. My bad. Okay, we're actually going to keep it at this level till we place it, and then we can just turn it down.
Put that on like kick, snare, rhythm.
Gotcha. You don't think so?
But when you change the tune, you went -5 if you went back to 0. Remember how that's how the program you're able to change the shit on my MPC without affecting
So you're
everything.
saying if you start at 0, you go to -5, and then go +5, it's not back at 0?
No, it's now +5. You didn't. That's way high pitch, right?
Well, I'm gonna bring back in the way it was originally. Replace. That's it. That's exactly how it sounded. Right there. Even lower? Right there should be. I haven't touched it yet. There. Precautions, it wasn't actually right. Oh, that was actually a hi-hat.
That. Now layer my with that.
At the same spots?
Yes.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
And you're probably going to have to
Not
turn the
record.
volume down on that one, just, you know what I mean? But those two sounds, I think, will compensate each other well.
Let's try it out.
Hear that effect? Yeah. But not even because my shit's in there. Remember how loud stuff goes? I was trying to explain that. It's like constant. My shit's too low. My shit sounds like
He's over it.
at least we tried though.
Oh yeah, it was fun anyway. Now I can turn up this one. Just the beaver there.
Where they are right now, pretty good. A little bit more.
I like the 75 area. Oh, you're right. Maybe even a little bit more. There we go.
At least we did.
So no Gans ride for anybody today.
Yeah, the Gans ride's down the drain. She Gans.
Gans Uber is over. Sweet, we're actually almost like getting there already. It's almost going too fast. Actually, let's take a break.
5-minute break, play the beat back.
Let's put on some tunes for them or something. Switch
you
it up a
gonna
little.
You're gonna play something off the new album you just dropped. Maybe do a promo for that.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
Can I find one or
No, actually,
I gotta open this box.
yeah, you could.
Do you have any out?
No, actually, they've been going pretty quick.
I gotta open this box, right?
The last CD I sold actually was KVG 1985. He took some of his winnings and actually helped support us. That's pretty cool shit. I guess I'll tell you about as he's ripping through a box. Probably won't see this, and we're not going to put a lighter to this. So this is the album ICUR
Put it up.
NVS.
Up more, right there. Cover your face. Yeah, perfect.
Wait a minute. So yeah, the album's called ICUR-NVS. I got a slew of awesome artists on this thing. It's just my production album. I don't rap anymore, so no Beaver raps for you. Unless you're into some weird exotic burrito stuff.
And we don't deal with that.
No. Artists such as Prada West, Evil Ebenezer, Sean Strange, Neff of Alpha Omega, Prevail of Alpha Omega.
Envious, Lord of the Beavers. On all the
Beavers. Big shout outs to Young Stitch on every track. Our
Mad Hooks.
Mad Hooks, Mad Verses, multi-talented, signed a distribution deal. He's gonna forget us. But anyways, Mercules is also on there. Our homie Narsun.
Bro, you don't have to hold it in front of the camera. You're like...
Anyways, I think I'm having too much fun here. Yes, I'm going to play a couple CD tracks on the desktop. We're going to take a break. And then...
Enjoy.
And we'll get back to this. Where should we even start? Just like these. But deep. No. Yeah. I'm going to mute my mic. We'll be back shortly.
Give me the pen.
Here's the pen.
Hope for a better life for my fam, and I keep praying. No, I don't mean money when I say that I need change. What if people were treated equally? Poverty wasn't real. The economy's gone to shit, and it's honestly how I feel. Would the world be a better place to stay? Tired of living with this corruption, nothing's what it seems to be. In this day and age, we need a break from the greed of snakes and their evil ways. Could use a race, but these people take what I need to make it. Money problems got me hungry, this isn't funny talking. In reality, money's man-made, why do we want it? Why do we slave for it? It makes me sick. Yep, the thought of it makes me wanna vomit shit all over all of you. Society's asleep and snoring. Open your eyes and see it's morning. Get fortified, there's more to life than being tortured. My eyes are shut when times are rough and I'm breathing awkward. I'm fired up but I'm tired of it. Do I seem exhausted?
Ain't nobody in this world step in front of me. Do what I gotta for my people if you wanna see a crazy world. And I know I gotta carry on and raise my fam like a man, cause it's what I am. Ain't nobody in this world step in front of me. Do what I gotta for my people if you wanna see a crazy world. And I know I gotta carry on and raise my fam like a man, cause it's what I am.
Sleepless nights, wide awake and I can't take it. I need advice, I cease to find peace in these demons' eyes. I scream inside, but nobody seems to notice it. Believe that I'm in control of it and I know this shit. I better man up and stand up for my family. The only ones that are ready to understand me when I act up. I love yous all and yous love me back. Is that luck? Or is it destiny successfully progressing? It's a necessity, the chemistry is endless. Endless respect received, best believe I give it back. I'm living life by the minute and time is ticking fast. I gotta thrive on a minute, alive and ripping tracks. A lion fights for his pride, trying to envision that. My wicked rap skills killing him quick and that's real. Finally found what I've been searching for this whole time. Cause love is priceless, I've been sitting on a gold mine.
Ain't nobody in this world step in front of me. Do what I gotta for my people if you wanna see a crazy world. And I know I gotta carry on and raise my fam like a man, cause it's what I am. Ain't nobody in this world step in front of me. Do what I gotta for my people if you wanna see a crazy world. And I know I gotta carry on and raise my fam like a man, cause it's what I am.
Yeah. Boy, I get lit like the moon, rolling this spliff in my room. Conflicted with my own thoughts like I'm tripping on some shrooms. Middle finger to the dudes with a list of rules that I never listened to. Bitches, you can kiss my jewels. I invested in myself when no one would. They told me I was evil, I told them I was really good. Opposites attract, I guess. Nosy little bastards, I'ma snap your necks. Leave you cold and empty like my past address. Shout out to my homies who never made it past the fence. That's why I pack a wrench. You never know when you might have to crack a winch. I'm getting off topic now, I guess I had to vent. Sometimes it happens, that's why I'm rapping, I have to repent. It's part of who I am and sometimes I forget. Need to get it out of my system like a piss test. Been stressed, but I'm feeling better each day. No time to replay the bad shit. About to cash in and disappear like magic, I'm past it.
Yeah, we all want what we can't have. The love you knew, it just won't last. They say this pain I feel will pass. I hope it's soon, cause I'm about to crash. My brakes ain't working and I'm down to my last few bucks. Don't know how I made it through the last few months. Friends say I'm losing touch. It's probably true, I'm used to screwing up.
I swear I made a lot of big moves, but nothing's different. On the same couch, sitting here waiting for drugs to kick. Come on. Depression's got a hold and I ain't tough enough to kick it. Broken telephone, they ain't hearing right, but they love to listen. I'm from a long line of players that can run a business. I go call it by when I call it mine, that it's done, it's finished. You get your life took, like fuck rhymes. I write books and got a right hook that can pop by like I'm done my spinach. Whoa. Drugs are wearing off, I start to feel the hurt. Whoa. The liquid of this thing, which part of this needle's worse? Whoa. We need a little pain just to make it real at first. Rockstar fame, walking dead shit, I don't need a hearse. I Taurus, all black, eyes yellow with a team of perps. Priests are scared of church, walls bleeding when I read a verse. Come on. Feeling cursed, get a burst and then I pass out. Better up my dose so I don't crash out.
Yeah, we all want what we can't have. The love you knew, it just won't last. They say this pain I feel will pass. I hope it's soon, cause I'm about to crash. My brakes ain't working and I'm down to my last few bucks. Don't know how I made it through the last few months. Friends say I'm losing touch. It's probably true, I'm used to screwing up.
Feeling pain, I'm going cuckoo, shit, I feel insane. I've got some screws loose, who knew I'd be switching lanes? Feel like I'm driving a car but with no brakes. Going so fast with no gas, yet I'm swerving in both lanes. I'm so drained, hoping to find some luck, I'm feeling down. I could find a buck, go to spend it and it would burst in flames. Funny how this shit works, but it only fuels the fire. Till I get a grip like some pliers and spit a sick verse. My enemies are watching me, hoping that I could slip first. I'm falling fast, hope for the better, but it only gets worse. I'm searching for a purpose, observing to see just what my worth is. Worthless is what I feel, I'm certain I could shake this curse and get on my feet, but I think that I need to pick me up. Tell me what kind of pleasure could I purchase with only 50 bucks? It's all I got in my name and I need a brighter day. Give me something to ease the pain and I need it right away.
Yeah, we all want what we can't have. The love you knew, it just won't last. They say this pain I feel will pass. I hope it's soon, cause I'm about to crash. My brakes ain't working and I'm down to my last few bucks. Don't know how I made it through the last few months. Friends say I'm losing touch. It's probably true, I'm used to screwing up.
Suffocate you while you're trying to speak. Sloppy birds toss him to the back just like a flying V. Surface speaking, talking about a Hercules while I am he. Gold chains, carpets big and Persian like the Iron Sheik. We're young and reckless like fuck crying. My mans will put the ton up to your eye that you drunk driving. I love violence. I love tying the rapper's hands to the back of the strap in his pants, dying like tell his parents to come find us. Sick as ever, just pick a better competitor riding. I put his head in a vice like I'm Joe Pesci. Uninventable, every edit is never edible. Heaven sent me to hell, that's what fighting with ghosts gets me. There ain't nothing a man can say to that. A bunch of beasts surrounding this tower like animaniacs. King Kong fingers with a dame attached. Giving pilots evil stares and turning every plane to ash.
We spectacular, check the caliber. What's the matter? We got a matter, huh? Fuck them all, you standing tall and get chopped down. The crown rotten standing in your spot now. We spectacular, check the caliber. What's the matter? We got a matter, huh? Fuck them all, you standing tall and get chopped down. The crown rotten standing in your spot
Watch
now.
you slap a rap, I have the goons attack you. Turn you to a statue in my lasso. Pulling the grapes close to you fucking assholes. Truth unravels, I'm the rawest in the fucking team. Internationally known as I piss upon the local scene. So keep your mouth shut and my dick out of it. You record label pumping soft while I'm keeping it rugged. On every joint I'm on, word is born. I put it down, ask around. I probably rocked a live show in your town and killed that shit. Had your sister feeling my dick. After the show backstage, leaving cum on a tip. I make it personal, irreversible, controversial, surgical. When I chop you up through the cervical, keep it vertical, never merciful in rehearsal. Fuck commercial, I like it raw, I wanna hurt you. I'm from the underground where hip-hop lives, from the ghetto where hip-hop, on the street with your kids, come on.
We spectacular, check the caliber. What's the matter? We got a matter, huh? Fuck them all, you standing tall and get chopped down. The crown rotten standing in your spot now. We spectacular, check the caliber. What's the matter? We got a matter, huh? Fuck them all, you standing tall and get chopped down. The crown rotten standing in your spot now. Provoking madness, it's the return of the body snatchers. That kind of smashes on speakers, the reason I'm probably banning some hype with demolition. Get cracked like Wesley Snipes with a pipe for acting like you got passion on mics. I'm passing them twice, laughing, I laugh at your life. I'm not with the slights, I go in fully with Bowies and black hoodies. Never slipping, put chips in the ice.
New album, I See Your End, is available on almost any digital platform.
Who playing that I? Cross my heart, I hope you die. You didn't know I knew the homie made you cry. That you lied and told everyone that you stood up and put your foot down.
And as a bonus on the physicals, you get an extra track.
Don't quit your day job. You about to be laid off. Your shit is not on the radar. Won't even drop your name, so there's nothing for you to gain. Not even hot where they from. Come and get sprayed with napalm. Flames licking these lanes. If you thinking it's a game, motherfucker, spectacular, check the caliber. What's the matter? We got a matter.
Also, what you might not know is
I'm going to talk deeper. That might be even better.
But yeah, another thing I'm going to mention, any digital sales, physical copy sales of the album itself, half of that money is getting donated to the food banks here in town. So you're actually helping to feed hungry people at the same time as you're feeding your hip-hop addiction. Something to think about. Okay, I'm ever so subtly being told to go back to my beat. Absolutely. We're just going to close it for now. I hope you enjoyed that little break. I'm going to enjoy a quick drinky poo before I really get back into this.
I'm going to say one thing. We've only been 51 minutes into the stream, and it honestly feels like we've been here for 3 hours.
Is that a good thing?
That is a very good thing.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? But really, it's only 9:51.
So that doesn't that technically mean you're not having fun?
I'm having great fun.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. I got a bass sound lined up. I'm going to turn it up just slightly for my ears so I could hear the pitches better.
Is that the same bass you used in the last beat?
Yes, I like this bass a lot.
I want a different one.
I don't. I find this one is very good.
But the point I was trying to make, you can't. You like one hi-hat sound, you like one bass sound, for example, they will not always work in every beat. You can beg
Probably
to
not.
differ.
No, you're right. Some beats it will not work on. But when it does work, why not stick with a winning formula?
Step outside the box. Step into a Slim Jim.
No, I'm going into the box in fetal position. My favorite place. Inside a box. Okay, I think this is becoming inappropriate. Let's
press play on the MPC real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to take some advice I learned on the last stream. We're going to mute the drums.
Just so you can hear the basses, right?
Helps me to hear the basses. I also crank the bass up and turn the sample down as well, just for that little extra hearing.
Okay, now I'm going to say one more thing before we get started. And it's, at the start of the stream, you brought to my attention that you brought the bass up in the sample, right?
Yes, I did. But that is an actual bass instrument, whereas I'm trying to add sub bass at this point.
So you boosted around what, the 200K area?
No, I know that's what you usually recommend, but I actually go on a different frequency to boost. I just find for like instrumental bass, it's just a better range. And I'll show you right now. I go to 94 and boost 94.
Yeah, on the sample, that's where like their bass is.
Exactly, yes.
And now you're gonna bring in the sub bass.
Okay. Which is even lower.
It's usually 60 to literally what you said, like the 90 range for the sub bass, and even lower. 60 is not like the minimum. I got sub bass out of 30 hertz. That's the shit.
That is low.
But that's the shit
That's
that
a rattles. Yeah.
rattles the car windows on a good system. The reason why I always recommended the 200 range when you're trying to tweak a sample, it's the thump of the bass. It's not the low end in the sample because you're going and you're adding in your own low end, right?
Right. But the beauty of it is for me, because there's already a decent bass in the sample itself, we can be very minimalistic with the sub bass we're adding, just at key points of the song to just.
So basically, you're utilizing the bass line in the sample. You're utilizing that and bringing that out instead of like having to go through and
Adding a full.
recreate a
Right.
whole bass line.
Exactly.
That's understandable.
So just to show you, this is the range I usually boost it, and I'm progressively less boosting as I get to the higher frequencies because who wants to hear bird noises?
I do. I like that.
I don't know what to say. So we're gonna keep it up, and what I'm doing right now is just making the bass louder for myself, just so I could hear, make sure I'm tuned in properly, and then I take it back to normal levels afterwards. No, actually these headphones have been decent. Yeah. I think my bigger problem before was bass placement, and I actually learned a lot on the last stream on a good way to minimalize sub bass. And
that's exactly it, right? Because you made a very good point too. If your sample does have a dope bass line and your chops and your rearrangement recreates a new bass line,
exactly.
Why would you want to take away from that with adding in a sub bass, right? It's not necessary for every fucking beat. The whole sub bass thing is when it's lacking that, you're working with a sample that has a higher quality.
Apparently communication has stopped with my physical MPC and my software. So I'm just gonna press stop and reset my physical MPC.
Without turning the software off?
Yeah.
It works like that?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I love the Ren. Shoutouts to MPC Ren.
Not accurate MC.
No, not this time.
AKA Renaissance. Oh, did you see the new MPC X's?
No, what is the new MPCX?
Can we pull up a page that isn't zoomed in though? I don't think we can, right? So hold up. I'll get it on my laptop for you to come and look at.
I don't know how that helps the audience, but sure.
Like, yeah, I'm more like, if you haven't seen this, you need to see this, bro.
I think I have heard of it though. It's basically they went back to the standalone.
It's my 5000 had sex with your Ren.
That is sexy.
Look at this. Look at it.
Alright, I'm gonna go look at some MPC porn. I'll be right back.
1 second, folks. I'll turn my laptop. That is...
Oh, that is
yes.
dope.
But it's my 5000, all the black. Even
It's
look at the way it's laid
standalone
out.
with the software inside it.
Dude, it does not need a computer with this. This is the new standalone model. Everything built in. You can plug a fucking mouse into it.
It does look very sexy, but here's the thing I'm scared to ask. How much are they asking for this thing?
You don't want me to tell you because I think you're going to have an MPC X right beside you next week.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing, but how much are they asking? 2100. That's actually a decent price, especially considering it's a standalone.
But think, this brand new, this right here was 31. And that has a screen this big that you could plug a mouse into. This isn't even LCD on the 5000. It's just like
it's basically, like you said, the best of both worlds when it comes to software / standalone.
They literally listen to the old school heads that love the 2500, love the 1000, they love the 5000. And they listen to the people that love the hand or the mouse work and the digital workflow, the speed of that, and they turned it into one. Like
that does sound pretty dope. I am gonna look deeper into that. Can't quite afford it yet. The Beaver Den needs to be.
You can't. You just gotta sell that and that. And
I am not selling the 5000. You are out of your mind.
But I'm pretty impressed with the way Akai actually went. I was, they come out with that MPC touchscreen shit and just retarded stuff to compete in the market when they're hardcore fans and people actually use MPCs. They're still rocking 5000s, 2500, and 2000 XLs, right? And
this is what I would say though. If you're like a producer that's not familiar with MPCs yet, and
start with the Ren.
That's exactly where I was going with it. And you're used to you're starting off on Fruity Loops or Reason or a program similar to that. I would suggest starting off with the Ren, just because
it's software based.
It's software based. You don't have to learn the technicalities you would have to learn of hardware on a 5000, which even today I'm almost clueless on it.
Whereas Sir Schnatter, Gans, aka Chapter 7, I studied on an old Triton back in the day and on hardware, right?
And a Triton, if you didn't know, is like a MIDI controller keyboard type of thing.
But it's literally just like a standalone MPC where you can make the beats inside of the keyboard itself.
That's why he had such a smooth transition from the Triton to the MPC 5000, is because the interface is very similar.
But I want to show you this. Tell me that's not sexy, bro.
Oh no, that's good MPC porn. I'll tell you.
Look at right here. They copied the 5000 inlets, dude. I'm telling you, they took the 5000 and mated it with the Ren, and they had a baby, and they created the MPCX. The only thing I hate
I think he's in love, folks.
No.
I think that's what's going on here.
Envious. How much does my 5,000 weigh? Like 40, 50 pounds? Enough to put a hole through a brick wall, right? If you threw it.
Put it this way, you could tell it was made analog styles back in the day because it is rather heavy. But in the NPC's defense, on that BC trip, that helped save the 5,000 when we got in that big accident.
Everything, yeah. The bulkiness of it.
The only thing that happened is the fader got dented, and I'm replacing that, so it's gonna be beautiful.
Comes back to the saying though, they don't make them like they used to. Right?
Absolutely, just like the camper that saved us.
Looking at the MPCX, it looks like the technology and their meaning is right, but I have a feeling that's just gonna break, and like a hardcore user like me or you using that shit every day for 8 hours. To me, it looks like it's just gonna break on you after 2 months of use. Anyways, play the beat. Enough ranting.
Yeah. It was good ranting, though. I like that rant.
That was Schnatter corner, tech corner.
Okay, so I have now split the sub into 16 levels of different sounds. I will try to find the root pad. I know key is the proper term, but in this case for me it's a pad. And I'll use that sparingly at the beginning of each bar, and I believe just a little tweak after that and we're good. So let's play what we got. Again, it's a little quieter now because just so I can hear the sub a bit better. That one's close. I'm pretty sure this one's it.
No. It's close. It's close. Well, keep going one pad higher. To me, you gotta reverse the 16 levels and make it so the starting pad at the 16 levels.
So, in other words, split it so that it's the deeper sounds instead of the higher sounds.
Put it this way, so you can go that and have a little bit of. To me, I think it's a lower pad. That's gonna work.
Okay. Let's do that
Your
real
16
quick.
level, don't set it for pad A1.
No, I know what to do. I'm learning. I actually do pay attention.
That's when you say, Schnatter Gans, I guess. Director, I'll fire you right now.
You're not getting off that easy. You're not getting fired that quick. Okay, so pad 9 I believe would be perfect.
Or 5. You know, just no.
I almost feel like A6 is it. But
Need like a digital fucking sign.
what's going on?
I'm just saying the bass sound itself, that's like a mogish bass sound. You need like a signish, like almost like a techno-ish sub-bass. That sounds. I think it's just the sound that's not fitting.
Well, I think it's fitting. I don't know. I feel like it's fitting. Okay, see if I can't focus and get this done. Yeah, right there's a magic button. Oh, you like that, don't you? Alright, we're gonna go with this. So, we're gonna start off nice and simple, just at the beginning of every bar. And then the sample itself, it seems at the end of every bar, it kind of becomes a higher pitch a little bit. So See, it did. Tricky. So tricky. That's okay. Easy fix. I know what I gotta do. Stop, just so the overdub's good and everything stays. Save. Yeah, when Sir Schnatter Gans gets back, we'll look into chat and see if you guys are saying anything or having any questions. And if you're not, that's cool too. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I'm pretty hyped. We had one of our smoothest transitions to start today. That is sadly pretty exciting for me. Nice and simple, folks. So we'll put something at the end of bar 2 and I think it's good to go. Yeah, I think we got her. I think that's just enough. Probably get rid of this though. I think that's fluttering it up a bit, but hey, I made a bass line. Save. Oh my, did I actually forget to add swing to the drums on the kicks? Did that happen? I think it might have. Oh well, the drums sound good anyways. I'm gonna unmute the drums, put the sample back up to the proper volume, as well as turn that bass line down to normal levels, and I think we got her. I don't know, you tell me. I think this sounds pretty awesome. So now that we have a full sequence finished, to make my workflow quicker, what I tend to do is copy the sequence like 9 times to make a full song backbone, and then I trim drums and do breakdowns and just do little switch ups to keep the whole song interesting. But I think we got it, folks. So let's do that now. I'm going to start copying sequences. And compared to the 5000, this is way quicker. This is one of the things I love about the Ren. To be able to use a mouse point and click. And I think that's what makes the dynamic between me and Sir Schnatter Gans interesting, is that we both, although I did learn from him and I have some similarities, I have my own way of doing things too, and becomes awesome beer debates. And if we ever seem like we're getting loud and aggressive, there's no hate, it's all love. We're just actually having fun. Ba-doom. I think he's actually having a fun time with Mama Beaver, chatting it up. One more time. Do it. File save. Badoom.
I'm here.
I did it. I made a baseline.
Lord's Law.
Okay. Cool. Beaver Den is on lockdown.
KBG sounds good. Baseline.
Yeah, man. Check it out. I'll play it right now again one more time before I start structuring the song. Like a lot longer length on the bass line itself.
You know how that's just like, and it's done. The kid has literally like, and like it's.
No, I've seen some of those. I actually checked them out. I almost felt like they'd be too long and like take up too much space.
Sounds dope. The only thing, personally, like I said, I think it's missing is at the end is like just like a drop in the notes to build it back up, you know, bring it back around flow-wise, but it is so good. What did you just do?
I'm working on the intro now. I actually did all the sequence copies.
Do you have a totally different part for intro, or you just gonna use it?
No, there is a different part for intro and outro, as well as I gotta still switch up the actual melody in the verses.
Still got the whole thing, we've had this constant, so that's good.
Alright, shout outs to the 3 viewers.
Motherfucking, we love you.
We do, actually, we do.
And all we can ask you is to tell a friend, right?
Tell a friend, make them follow, make them check this out, have a beer with them. Have a beer with us.
Have a beer with us while having a beer with them.
Yeah. Got that right.
And one thing that we are open to and we want is the viewers to, like, if you guys have suggestions, whether it's a sample you want to see flipped, or, you know, just don't go out directly and say it in chat. PM Lord of the Beavers or Sir Schnatter, and we will work that in. Or if there's something you want to know because you're just getting into beat making, you want to know how to make your kick fit in with your bass, or how to EQ this, how to ask. We will make a section dedicated towards that.
I think actually this will be the intro.
Make a beat out of what?
I didn't feel like that was good for a beat, man. Intro, yes, beat, no.
Thinking a constant melody, right?
Even if they're just like a little additive, I suppose it'd be.
No, but you're thinking keeping always a constant melody. With those lines, it would be like little pause.
No, you're gonna have to show me, because
I will.
I heard that, I'm like, too much horns.
But you're used to doing this though, keeping a constant.
Oh, even if it was like, so much horns, the whole thing would be. Even if you mix it up and
if
chop
you were
it.
able to take each horn though and put it to a pad. Now there with everything else.
Ooh, okay, I know where to go. Why won't it let me highlight this?
Because I yelled at it.
Oh, that must be. Oh, I'm having fun here. That's going to be a wicked intro. All right. Is that close enough?
Yeah, just while those horns were going on, you were like, hey, that's the director's job, right? Directing.
Showing the direction.
Lights, camera, action.
No, don't eat.
How's your neck feeling? How's it healing?
You know what? It didn't feel great getting it done, but
now it's good.
I feel nothing now.
Or anything,
It's starting to get a little dry, but
you want to know why it's not peeling? It's because the guy who did it knows what the fuck he's doing.
oh yeah, Jason did a great job. Shout outs to Permanent Proud, wicked neck tattoo.
Show that
If
card.
you look at the NPC window,
We'll give
you'll
that
see the
little
card.
a shout out.
Here, there you go. You got a good view. Oh,
Mean Cam.
you just
Permanent
want to
and
block
proud.
my beaver face. That's
Yeah, I
all
do.
this is.
Permanent Proud
Yeah, I do.
tattoo. Timmins, Ontario, 705-360-1814. Give them a shout. Best tattoo artists
In Timmins.
in Ontario, Northern Ontario.
Oh
Guaranteed.
yeah, I give him that.
I'll vouch for that.
Hey, I think I already have the intro placed. That would be wicked. Things are going so smooth today. I love it. Pretty close, pretty close.
Restart. But I'm like, why did you not put those words? Dun, dun, dun. Dude, you no. Create me another layer. Those horns, add them into this shit.
I'm not saying no, but I will get everything else done first.
Play the intro back. So the way, even key-wise, how they went from that to that and everything went in smooth.
Because they were all pitched before.
Yes, but you're able to take those horn intros and splice them.
I personally think it was still just a beaver hair off, but we will fix that.
A beaver hair is thicker than a cunt hair, so...
I just didn't want to say that, but thank you. Okay.
The only thing you're not allowed to do on stream is literally, like, puke. You can't puke on
So you could say words like cunt, but you can't get sick?
You can swear. If we were in Colorado, we'd be able to smoke weed like Josh OG and his live weed smoking streams. We will have that in Canada, July 2019.
Shout out to Canada for finally getting that right. Yeah, I agree. I think that was pretty smooth.
Those horns, you need to have, not everywhere, but...
As a break between, like, certain...
No, but
to
at the
switch it up.
start of the pattern, just like the first horn, bah, and then at the end, you need, like... Da, 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 bah.
Okay, well, we'll definitely come back to that, and we'll chop it up and see how that turns out. I just want to get everything else kind of...
You recorded me in Adobe for a hi-hat.
I did.
Now you're not doing that. I'm telling you.
I didn't say I wasn't. I'm just saying I'm getting everything else done first so that we can come back and add it in as an extra spice. Extra level of spiciness.
I put Old Spice on the other day.
You put Old Spice on?
No, but I
Did you end up riding a horse like in the commercials?
Bro, I ended up taking a shower, and I'm like, do I regret taking the shower? Because this is the last of my water, and I'm in a desert. I woke up, and it was all a fucking dream. But the point I was trying to make, I smelled my Old Spice, and I'm like, why the fuck did they call it Old Spice? If you actually smell Old Spice and, like, close your eyes, it smells like Old Spice. Like, you ever have
Like
a
spice
cupboard?
that's gone wrong?
Yeah, like oregano. Like, I go to my mom's house and I open a cupboard and it's all spices, right? And there's shit in there from like 1988, bro. My cupboard at my mom's house smells like Old Spice. No word of a fucking.
So y'all, in a pinch, you could just use your mom's cupboards instead of deodorant?
It probably would not have the same effect, but smell-wise, Old Spice is called Old Spice for a fucking reason. They found Old Spice on a fucking ship.
I bet you. It's like, what are we going to do with all this Old Spice?
And they made
Let's
soap-
rub it in our armpits.
soap and
Genius!
deodorant out of it. Like, think of the old Egyptians, that like how they used to make soap with like human pee in a sense, right? Because
Really?
No, but think of the survival. What's that? Bear Grylls, right? He says you're able to drink your pee once before freaking.
One time before you can't do it
Yeah,
again.
before you'll like, it's just bad for you type shit, right? Like, sorry if we get banned for saying that, but that is survival facts proven. The Egyptians used to make soap out of like a little bit of urine in it, just because it is kind of
Naturally sterile.
Sterile in a sense up to a certain fucking point. Sorry folks, sorry for traumatizing you guys with the detail.
I think they can handle it.
I hope so.
Shoutouts to Peacock.
Peacock Radio, K991, 94.5 FM.
Here comes the crazy crazies.
I'm ready to do it.
Oh, see, gotta put the.
You can turn that off too, so when you move it, like position it automatically, just to like give you.
Turn what off?
How you're moving it and it's previewing it, right?
Oh, actually, I enjoy that.
I don't know if your viewers do, but...
See how there's horns in the chorus? And we are going to try it. No, I'm chopping it. I get you. I get you. Let us know what instrument you want Search Thunder Guns to be next. Just tell them in chat and maybe we'll try it out. You know, bagpipes, flutes, whatever. He can do it.
Actually, I think that's a very good challenge, right? Bagpipes.
Oh, God.
No, but have you found a sample of somebody playing bagpipes that you could actually turn into a song?
I haven't, but I've watched you do it.
Okay, it's been once accomplished.
And I can't say I've really tried either, so.
But I'm thinking of the bagpipe bands in town going to like one of their concerts, audio recorder, getting like their permission, right? And then taking that sample afterwards. Dude, I think that's you need legit real bagpipes. You can't emulate that shit with a VST.
No, that wouldn't sound right.
Well, it's man, that's made out of a sheep's fucking. Bagpipes are crazy, bro.
You're hearing the screams of that sheep's soul coming out of that bag.
I'm just saying, it takes skill to play that, and the one song, Bagpipes Over Baghdad by Eminem, that was not real bagpipes. That was emulated through a synth. I think Dr. Dre made the beat or whatever, or a dope beat. But imagine having a real bagpipe.
Bombs Over Baghdad? Isn't that Outkast?
Maybe. Eminem song, same shit.
Okay.
He had a song almost titled the same thing.
Okay, guys, I think we almost already have this done, other than trying out the horns, of course. So I'm just gonna put this together and see how this sounds.
You know you're buzzed out when you're on Google and you like type Google into Google chat trying to get Google.
But did you find it?
I'm on Google.
Alright. And number 8 would be true. Why did that not work? Great. Alright, let's play this out.
Okay, you're right. Bombs Over Baghdad was Outkast.
Woohoo!
What was Eminem's song?
It was called something Baghdad. Yes, yes, I think you're right.
Okay, dude. Bagpipes over Baghdad and then bagpipes from Baghdad. I'm sorry, I got the adjective fucking confused. Oh, it's music in my ears. Oh man, how can I describe what I feel? Fucking great, man. Okay, let me see. Could I begin? And you might want to make this because I'm right. Hey.
Saturday, Friday too. We sure are. Here comes the chorus. Oh.
We're gonna update them.
Oh yeah. Something we. That's not as convenient. Because my young beavers go to bed at 8, so that's why 9 is probably better.
Okay, then starting next week, it's gonna be minimum 3 hours.
Oh, that's a challenge right there.
And stream dates are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, I agree. In case you can't hear him, which you probably can though. We're gonna switch up the dates we're streaming. It'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Minimum 3 hours.
Minimum 3 hours. We're gonna challenge ourselves to stream much longer.
So we need more.
So we need much more love.
More viewer interaction. We need ideas, or we're just gonna keep making beats and doing what we do.
Yeah. And we do have a few things in our pockets, but it's the same idea. We want to get the viewership up before we unleash the bombs.
And it's not even that. We want to create a platform that people want to come to, right? Like, we can make beats off camera.
Absolutely. This is what we did even when you weren't watching.
If people want to learn how to make beats, we'll do tutorials on that. That's, you know, we're still trying to figure out.
Who we're trying to appeal to in a way.
But not even who to appeal to, it's like how to bring in all the people that are on YouTube watching tutorials and trying to learn this and trying to learn that when they can literally just tune into the stream, ask the question, and we will freaking answer it, right? We want to help people. We're not doing this just to promo ourselves and make ourselves popular. We don't care about that shit. We're doing this because we love music, we love making music, and we want to help people do the same
Absolutely,
thing.
I agree. But to some extent as well, we don't want to go full tutorial mode. We're trying to find a nice balance between teaching people that want to be taught, as well as just chilling with people that just want to watch.
Well, it's like the video game streamers. They have sub Sundays where they play video games with subs, this, that. Our last stream of the week will be dedicated to like going over questions and, you know, one stream a week we're planning on dedicating just towards viewer questions.
Absolutely,
Shit like
absolutely.
that.
I'm actually looking forward to that too. It's just a matter of getting you guys tune in and seeing what we're doing.
Don't be shy.
And if you're already following and you're enjoying this, tell a friend.
And if you think like, oh, these motherfuckers talking too much, I just want to hear the beat. Type in chat, play the beat, and shut the fuck up, man. There's no rules in our chat except don't be a fucking dick and a racist. Other than that,
Absolutely.
Other than that, you ain't gonna get banned for, you know, trying to fucking hear the beat.
Awesome. Okay, so I think we got the general thing laid down, and then we're gonna take a break. We'll come back in and see if we can chop those horns in.
You're gonna play it from the start, though?
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
doing that right now.
2 minutes, folks.
But bye for a moment. Okay, we're back real quick.
Sorry for that quick break.
I'm not sorry. It was good.
Beats sound dope so far.
Yeah, so now we're going to go into the horns that we found.
That I pressured him into.
I feel the pressure. Okay, let's see if I have it looped before I break it down first.
You do.
I got it. I
Okay.
got it.
Now you know what I mean, right? Just bump, ba-da-da, bump.
Yeah. Did I do it too much already?
Cut that in half.
I go to 12.
A little bit more. A little bit. You're almost there, homie. Just a little bit more. 16.
I think 16 is going to be too much, bud.
One ahead. One ahead.
One ahead.
So I'm looking at your slice points right now, right? I can see like you moving it. Right there looks. Some of them look.
I think 12 is pretty much as close as we're going to get. No.
You're gonna have to make a custom slice adjustment. That's good, but envious.
Yes.
Actually come into the software and like just make the little adjustments and yeah, like that. Move that one to see where the big dip is at the end. Yeah, like that. And now it should be perfect. Play pad one. Right? Everything except the first dana is pretty much broken down into separate. First and second dana. It's almost like you should. Can you put custom points in there?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Come on over. Give it a shot the way you're talking about. Woo!
No, you keep those on. Can we just click here though? And like,
Yeah, you just grab. Oh.
and that'll create the points, right? Or
Yeah.
they just fuck shit up.
You can actually just move the points that are already there too.
The way you moved it was pretty good. I think now everything is literally, if you hit your pads. Okay, now if we hit a pad and it's like too abrupt and it's almost like it needs reverb, effect, echo, bang, bang, bang. Can you create that into a program?
Like the way it's sliced now?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'll play those again while you have the headphones on as well. Alright.
Trust me.
Alright. There we go. Horns is now a program. Now what do you want to do with it?
Just like, can you go to pattern like verse A, and then load horns up on separate track? So you can like overdubs.
Yep. Just like this. Also, let's do. I'm going to put a little extra in it. So it's pretty much
That was me kicking a chair over the way.
kick it. So it's the same as.
But I think almost like, because you created this a different program, you can put separate EQ on it, right?
Yeah, you can.
This, I would get rid of all the low end, because we have the sample low end, we have the bass you added in, we have the kicks. This is like just going to be like a high-end filler tape.
Okay. No problem.
So instead of boosting the low end, I'm almost certain you can drop it.
So something like this. What
Not
just
that
happened there?
You dropped the pitch, I think.
No, I didn't.
Are we 16 levels still?
That would be what's up.
Play beat. Oh fuck. You may be a little bit fast.
totally get what you're saying. Okay.
You're like me. They do work, but it just so specific.
So, okay, here we go. Oh, I got you. So something like this.
But they need to be like held out, right? These are like,
So we kind of split it too much anyway.
drop it -12.
Minus, whoa, we're going crazy.
So I was gonna put it on the same key at a lower octave, and it should fill in those.
I'm correct. First, I had the quantizing. Is that what you call it? Huh?
What?
Is that what it's called? Quantizing to keep it on the scales? Yeah, I had it off,
On
so
beat.
that might have affected it too. But
No,
okay,
but
we're gonna
it's
pitch it.
-12.
Gotcha.
It's a whole octave down.
But that means I gotta splice it.
Where you put those in, should
I'd have to do each individual slice.
so you can't just change pitch. You
No, we had this discussion before, like when the Ren is a little different
Hopefully
than
the
the.
MPCX,
Oh, guaranteed. They've been probably working out what's not working with the Ren.
but if the Ren is based off the software that is in here, right? Because it is. It is.
It is, but at the same time, they did some things different at
They
the
did,
same
but
time.
On my end, how convenient is that when you can change one knob and you don't have to re-chop the sample or anything? It just automatically changes.
I actually kind of wish you could do that.
Why would they not implement
Or-
something we don't know how to do it?
Maybe we just don't know how to do it on the Ren. And hey, if someone out there on the Ren actually knows how to do that, please let us know.
The tune of a whole program without having to re-chop it. On
Yeah.
the standalone MPCs, we know how to do it, no problem. On the Renaissance, you literally have to re-chop the sample at the new tune for some fucked up reason.
No, you're right.
We don't understand it. But I honestly, wait, I just had a brain, not a fart. Program view, mixer view, right, all this shit.
I'm just gonna do this quick.
I gotta do that quick. Remember how I was talking, see this? Program, click that. Okay, that doesn't help us. Go back, trim. Get us back to like
Uh-oh. There we go.
the main view of like you making the beat without us even doing that shit. So we need. Remember how I was even saying like I can put 4 layers on one pad.
Whereas I can't do that, or I don't know how.
You can. It's just, what is that? Program edit.
Yeah.
Dude, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. That is your one for the pad. Anything you put under there is triggered at the same time. We found it. I just knew it was the program shit. This is where that tune shit comes into play too. How you're able to just adjust it for the whole program without having to re-chop it. And it's, you know, I think we fucked with that before, homie.
We did, but I don't think we quite got it.
But this is where you would layer. If you take a hi-hat and load it in there.
So you'd have to load it in this program for it not to take over the last one. Instead of dragging it to the pad, you go to this part and add
Oh no,
layers.
you drag it to the pad, like your first things, but say, remember how I always tell you, double your kicks up. You go and take your doubled kick and put it on a new pad.
Yes,
when
I
in
do.
reality, you just gotta come here and put it there, so when you hit the pad, it's triggering both the sounds.
No, I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't technically just drag the second sound onto the same pad for some reason.
No, you
but
got
if you go to here,
you can.
You can layer it.
It's
Cool.
so right. You think the MPC would allow you to just drag 4 sounds because you're allowed 4 layers per pad, right? No, you literally have to physically come into layer 2, 3, and add in your layering for the snares and kicks and whatever. But that's where it is. It's in the program edit. So I knew they wouldn't leave that out. That would be like such backwards workflow shit. Where you literally got to create a new track just to add another kick in. Like, what? MPC, what is happening? See, even you fucking with the intro, I got you thinking, right?
Yeah.
I like that. sparked a little fucking light bulb. Holy fuck, maybe I can use. But it's like I said, the end of your intro will so go into a verse because the last 4 notes of the intro are what works with everything. And it's what you hit, you know, those 4 there. I think you might be onto something. Those last 4 do work.
Okay, so we pitched it down 12. Let's see. Pitch-wise, it's on point. I just don't think this is happening, though.
It's not adding anything, like, worthwhile to the
Yeah.
game. It's not like, holy fuck, that's so crazy.
But it was still worth trying.
Right? It just... use everything at your disposal. Right?
Absolutely. But I think, generally speaking, we finished the beat. So let's play that back, and if you want to buy this beat or do something with it, it will be available soon on SoundCloud with all the other beats. Oh, I messed it up by changing the pitch on this.
See? It did change it on the original sample. And
That's because I did that.
Like, no, it won't.
Okay, so what I'm going to do to make this easier, desktop, go back to the...
Oh, Paul Bouchard band. Don't repeat it.
What was I doing?
The intro.
Horns.
You needed to fix it.
Horns was the intro, right?
Yeah, but you downpitched it -12 and it actually affected the intro for some reason. When
No
you told
biggie.
me it wouldn't.
I lied.
Dude, I think that...
I'm a big beaver-faced liar.
No, the way your 5,000 works with the tune shit, this program, it does it.
Okay, let's try this again. I think we have the beat done.
1, 2.
Hope you're enjoying your Friday as well.
What did you notice? Because I didn't notice, and I don't think your fans noticed. So
I had a crash instead of a reverse crash on
At the
number
start?
4. No, on this one here. There we go. I am correct. Fix that.
So you're going like a crash to a reverse? What?
And then that shouldn't be there.
Dude, to me, the hook should be more hyped than the verses.
Oh,
Just
it is.
because the hooks have more in it and the verses are more chilled, but you actually start the verse chilled and have the hi-hats come in and build up. Nice fucking fluidity. Yeah, I don't think you should be dropping shit on the hook, dude. You should be making it more hyped than it is. Adding.
No, it's just something I like doing. I like getting rid of the hats so there's more room for them to play with the chorus. That's just.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. As a fucking artist, will we help you more or less shit in the book, or shit help you with your flow and the rhythm? Speaking of your point of view, yeah, that's more when it comes to artists, right? Artists want, like, when they might prefer a name over whatever, right? Because it inspires them. With something in my head, me to you, we true, you know, boom. If you had absolutely nothing keeping the rhythm in there, it would.
Plus, you wouldn't when you're doing the hooks, you're not exactly doing it the same as the verses either,
you're
right?
not rapping bar for bar. Like if you ever worked with a singer, it's not like a rapper where it's snare, fucking everything on point, right? A singer will be like, ooh, hold shit out, but it's still on beat. It's still on that snare, but it took him.
It's still doing it.
You know, maybe even
caught it again.
Little fills like that even can. At like the second bar, bring the hi-hats in so it helps with the fucking flow into the third. Same at the fourth bar, bring the hardcore hi-hats back in. Keep them out at like the first bar and a half and shit, and bring them in.
Okay.
Then, bro, man, fucking everything you learn from me is only fucking guide.
Soul Trap beats? Yeah. Sounds good, man. We'll do that for the next one, because that is my own creation, so it will be different.
Yeah, just to give the viewers a very, you know, just to show them how you're versatile, you know? You can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that.
But in regards to this beat, I think we're good. I think it's put a fork in it time almost for that.
Well, skeleton-wise, yes. We all know Envious is going to go back after the stream and fine-tune this and fine-tune that and then put it up on the site.
One of these
very good.
So, for those of you that tuned in, thanks for tuning in. We're pretty much going to end the stream in a couple minutes.
If anybody has questions, put them in chat now.
Fuck yeah.
And as the Lord of the fucking Beavers, that's why he dressed up as a fucking beaver, really.
Because I am a beaver.
It's a fucking disease he was born
SoundCloud.com/enviousof Die by the Mic.
Or just go to the website. The beats are up there. The links up there. Free drum kit up there.
Free drum kit, folks.
All our past episodes are up there. All our music and Envious's music we've done for the past 15 years.
Let's flash to the Beaver Den real quick.
Beaver Den. What? Who? F? T? I don't got
T.
Oh, you good.
All right, so
We had a Beaver Den.
nice. So again, thanks for tuning in. We'll have more products for you soon. Just a reminder, we will be switching the dates that we will be streaming. It will be Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays from now on.
3 hour minimum. Each
3
day.
hours minimum. We're challenging ourselves.
So we're taking this Sunday off, and we will see you guys again on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern
Absolutely.
Time. Eastern Time. Do not forget that. Eastern Time.
It's Easter.
No, not Easter. Eastern.
I like Easter eggs.
So 9 o'clock Eastern is what? 6 p.m. on the West Coast?
Yeah, roughly.
So yeah, tune in if you're a West Coast viewer, 6 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the new schedule. We're starting 3 days back to back, 3 hour
Back
minimum.
to back to back.
3 hour minimum. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next stream.
Hey.